Green Bay Packers. Star defensive player eligible for contract extension. Several Green Bay Packers players on the current roster will become free agents after the 2024 season. This means some of the players we see today may not return in 2025. A major topic of discussion for the Packers this offseason revolves around when they will offer quarterback Jordan Love a contract extension. He appears to be the top priority for the Packers management at the moment. Nevertheless, there are other players who will also need contract extensions apart from Love. The Green Bay Packers are recognized as one of the youngest teams in the NFL, thanks to their successful strategy of drafting and developing talent over recent seasons. There is one player, in particular, who stands out as a must for a contract extension once Jordan Love's deal is settled: defensive tackle Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark's contract situation with the Packers. Kenny Clark, a pivotal defensive tackle for the Packers, is approaching the final year of his contract. There is a possibility that Green Bay might not re-sign him after the 2024 season, which would be quite surprising to many given his performance. Clark has consistently been one of the top players on the Packers defense. Brian Sampson of DairylandExpress.com commented on the necessity for the Packers to extend Kenny Clark's contract before the start of the 2024 season. Kenny Clark has the largest cap hit on the Packers roster this season at $27.5 million. Additionally, he has 3 void years: $13.8 million in 2025, $5.5 million in 2026, and $2.8 million in 2027, which complicates the extension discussions between the two parties. Clark concluded the 2023 season with a career-high 7.5 sacks and 25 pressures. These figures are expected to rise under the guidance of the new defensive coordinator, Hafley, who is pushing for more aggressive play from his defensive linemen and wants them to be more effective in pressuring the quarterback. This aligns perfectly with Clark's strengths. The Packers could potentially negotiate a new deal that eliminates some of the void years on their salary cap over the next 3 years. This would be incredibly beneficial as they work toward stabilizing their cap situation. It will be fascinating to see how these negotiations unfold and whether Clark remains with the team as he approaches his 30s. During the offseason, rumors have circulated about Kenny Clark potentially signing with the Packers' rivals, the Minnesota Vikings, next offseason. The Vikings are in dire need of defensive talent and have already signed former Packers running back Aaron Jones earlier this offseason. Clark is expected to be one of the starting defensive tackles for the Packers this season. However, if second-year player Karl Brooks makes significant strides for the team, it might provide the Packers with a reason not to extend Clark's contract and allow him to leave at the end of the 2024 season.